guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Big shout out to our notification gang. Thank you so much for your continuous love and support. Thank you. In today's video, we're going to be discussing a topic called hair porosity. I got a lot of questions in my last video asking, one, what my hair porosity is, and two, what hair porosity means. So I know that we have a couple of people who are new to the natural hair game, who haven't been doing it for a while, or who just don't really know some of the lingo. So if you have any questions or anything you want me to explain, expand, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be more than happy to discuss, share, or teach any of those particular topics. As well as everyone down in the comments as well can help each other out. We are a nice, friendly community in the comments. Some new people like to come and do other things, but we don't appreciate that. So anyway, let's jump straight into the video. Let's talk about hair porosity. Hair porosity is pretty much how likely, or the likelihood of your hair to take in moisture. And the moisture that we usually refer to when we talk about hair porosity is water. I'm really joking. We talk about water. So how likely your hair is to take in moisture, or how likely your hair is to take in water. So pretty much the way that I can explain it is, imagine a sponge. I wish I had a sponge. Imagine a sponge. The porosity is how likely your hair is to take in that water. So is your hair a scrub daddy, if you know scrub daddy, or is your hair one of those old school like car washing sponges where as soon as you add water it like expands? Or is it a scrub daddy where it has to soak for a while before the water can actually seep in? That's pretty much what it means. So we have low porosity and we have high porosity hair. So let's start with low porosity hair. So low porosity is categorized by having very tight cuticles. Low porosity means that it takes a while for water or for moisture to get into your hair. Your hair is a little rigid. Not rigid, but I mean by characteristic, not as in your hair is rigid, but it's tough for moisture to get into your hair. So imagine when you get into the shower, does the water just like run down your hair, and your hair takes a while to actually feel like it's saturated? Then you have low porosity hair. Does it take a while for your hair to dry? Then you have low porosity hair, because once your hair is now saturated, it takes a while for your hair to dry. So I actually am not going to say this because I will reveal too much before I begin, because I want us to actually do the test together so we can figure out what I am, even though I know what I am. A lot of people know what I am, but let's do it together. So that's low porosity hair. Then you have high porosity hair. If you get into the shower and you put your hair into the shower, or if you wet your hair and your hair instantly starts shrinking back, then you have high porosity hair. Water, moisture gets into your hair very quickly. Your hair dries very, very quickly. That means that you have high porosity hair. Those are sort of the basics of how to explain the difference between the two porosities. Now, I'm sure you're probably wondering, what difference does it make? Why should I care? What is my hair porosity? So let's get into what is your hair porosity. You can do a quick and easy test to see what your hair porosity is, which requires a little glass. This is not a shot glass, thank you. It is a dessert glass from Aldi, from the Aldi cheesecake that I have kept. So you just need a glass container, whatever it is that you use, and you need some of your hair. So luckily I have plenty everywhere here in this bathroom that I can take. Here's one that I prepared area. Here we are. I've got some hair here so you can see it. What you want to do is you want to take some hair, you want to take a glass, and you want to take some warm water. So I'm going to get some warm water. hair here. So now to test, don't taste, test. To test the porosity of your hair, you want to take this piece of hair, let me get out of the shot, and this piece of water, and you want to put the hair in the thing. So there it is at the top, if you can see it just floating at the top. So let me try push it down a little bit so it's fully submerged. And as you can see, there the hair is still at the top. If there was more water, it would be higher, but because there's not a lot of water. So my hair is low porosity hair because it takes a while for my hair follicles to get saturated. It takes a while for my hair to get saturated, and it takes a while for my hair to get wet, damp. So when I get into the shower, my hair doesn't shrink straight away. It usually shrinks at the end of the shower once I've gotten to like shampooing. Whereas other people or someone who has high porosity hair, their hair would be at the bottom of the thing, of the of this glass, because their hair would already be fully saturated, ready to go, already wet. But my bad boy here, my baby girl here, she's still high and mighty at the top there. So this is how you can do your hair porosity test. Now that I know that I have low porosity hair, what do I need to understand about my hair? What I need to understand about my low porosity hair is that one, my hair is prone to dryness because it's very resistant to water. It takes a while for moisture and water to penetrate in it. So that means that for me, in winter, in dry climates, I need to make sure that I'm giving my hair a lot of extra moisture and care because my hair is dry and it repels water. It doesn't like it. The other thing is I also need to make sure that I take care of my hair. So I wash my hair a little bit more because I'm more prone to product buildup, because a lot of product, if I don't use the appropriate method of putting on products, is gonna just seep on top of my hair. It's not gonna seep in and hydrate my hair. So you may find that there's certain products that I don't use at certain times. So like organic shea butter. I don't use shea butter on my hair because shea butter is very, very heavy on my hair because I have low porosity hair and I have low density hair. So I don't use certain things like shea butter unless it's like whipped or it's like winter. That's when I'll use it. Other things is I usually like to put a lot of hydration into my hair. So you might find that I use my heat cap quite a lot, maybe once a month, or I will put on my mask and allow my mask to sit on my head for a while. Like literally a day ago, I had a mask on. Don't tell anybody. I had a mask on for like maybe like 20 something hours. I forgot. Anyway, that's beside the point. I will leave masks on for a very long period of time, sometimes not recommended. Don't quote me on this, okay? That's just what works for me, because I know that my hair requires that extra moisture and love and care, especially like now in winter when my hair is not braided. Usually by now I would have had my hair braided. Now, let's say you have high porosity hair. You've done the test and you found out, I'm not like you, Tatenda. I have high porosity hair. What does that mean? It means that, babes, in summer, your hair is gonna be dry because a lot of moisture gets pulled out of your hair. A lot of moisture goes in quickly and a lot of moisture goes out quickly. As quickly as it goes in is as quickly as it goes out. I, on the other hand, struggle to get it in, but when it's in, it's in. It takes a while to dry, but it's in. Whereas you, it's dry, it's quick. So you might actually need to moisturize your hair a bit longer than mine. Or it'll be easier for you to moisturize your hair, whereas I need to maybe apply heat for a product to work. On my hair, you may not need to apply heat. or extra moisture or wear a heat cap or leave it on for longer, because your hair absorbs that moisture in a lot quicker than I do. So those are all things to take into consideration when you're thinking about your hair and your hair routine. Certain elements that you can tweak and add into your hair to make sure that your routine is beneficial for your hair. So why don't you do the test? My hair is still a little bit floating. So there you go, low porosity babes. So I hope that's been helpful for you guys, and for those who have been asking, what is low porosity, what is high porosity hair? Let me know in the comments down below if you have any other questions or any other topics that you'd like me to tackle down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment down below, for it really does help me. I love you guys so much. Mwah.